We live a little bit. Shay, what up? Here we go. We get the Twitch chat on here. Alright, YouTube, Twitch, we live in this bit. We ain't gonna go live on TikTok. Cause TikTok it's a little what's the proper term I'm looking for? A little bougie. You ain't looking alright, not gonna lie. You about to find out. We are about to find out. I want to see this Joe Knows. So the first person we react to today is Joe Knows, man. This was the one I was most excited for watching. I haven't watched anything. You know what I'm saying? I want to watch Joe Knows. I'm gonna make a video about this one and Koza. And then we could just react to whoever else went to community day. But this is a reaction stream, you know what I'm saying? No 2K24 gameplay, you know what I'm saying? By next week we playing 25. So I'm super excited, man. Hope y'all enjoying the stream, dog. Without further ado, let's hop right into it, man. Whoever coming in here, make sure y'all smash that like button. Let's hop right into it, man. Let's see.
Including speed boosting. We've got the new go-to shots that can lead to some insane greens. We've got the shot rating you need to green consistently. We've got the mid-range game covered for all you midi magicians out there. We've got the new rhythm shooting system. And for all you slashers, we've got a detailed meter dunking breakdown. We're gonna cover the all-new shot contest system, and for all the centers, we cover the standing dunks and the paint mash. We've got Devin Booker floaters, we've got scoopers, everything you need to know about layups. We've got everything from paint defense to perimeter bumps to bump steals. Lockdown, stay tuned. Of course, we're gonna break down post scoring, and spoiler alert, it's really good again. We've got ankle breakers.
You knew post scoring was gonna be good again, though. You knew post scoring was gonna be good again. Oh, let me hit the record button so I can actually start my YouTube video. What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Cole here, back with another banger for y'all boys. Then, hey, today we got official NBA 2K25 gameplay today for y'all, man. By Joe Knows, man. He went to community day, got us some gameplay, man. We finna react to it, man. If you guys enjoy this type of content, we should hit that like button, hit that sub button on the road to 4,000 subscribers, man. Help us out. Shout out to Joe Knows, man. I like that I'm sub. Let's hop right into it, man. Let's see what Joe Knows is talking about.
There's blowout dribbles, Patty Mills jump shot, everything you want to know about NBA 2K25 is in this video. Drop a like, let's get it to 10,000 likes, and let's get into it. And let's talk about dribbling. Okay, there was a lot of things floating around the internet about how you could not speed boost on this game. I don't know, listen, y'all gotta be careful who y'all talk to. You can speed boost on 2K25, okay? Let's chill. You can speed boost, okay? Was it different? Absolutely. Is it going to take us a little while to figure out how to speed boost out of every single move on the game? Of course. Just like 2K24. In the beginning of the game, nobody could speed boost out of stuff. People were spamming Magic Johnson crossover for like 2 months, right? It took us a while. People thought you had to have Kyrie Irving dribble style to speed boost. And then we realized, okay, you got to do a hezzy out of each dribble move, and then you can burst cleanly. It's gonna be something like that along the lines for 25 as well. We just gotta find the sauce. People like Young Dirk and Koza were doing a lot more dribble labbing than me. I just tested it a little bit. I speed boosted with De'Aaron Fox, with John Morant, with LeBron James. And for those of you that were also wondering, LeBron hotback is back.
Knuckles, what up?
You still get the big hotback. And for the small guards, I mean, Chris Paul's got the same thing. So LeBron hotback is back. You're gonna be doing it. The combos, the quick little combos that like Steph Curry has to like dance behind a screen, and John Morant
Not
right there to,
spamming
like,
knuckles
get
on
mid-range.
base.
They felt pretty smooth, pretty clean. I lapped up a little bit. You know, you could spam like the jaw aggressive combo breakdown. And I chained together some decent little moves. In my opinion, the big players almost moved better than the small players. But like, look at, I'm speed boosting with De'Aaron Fox, like no problem. And this was me labbing for like 5 to 10 minutes, you know. So that whole thing, people were tweeting, oh, there's no speed boosting. I don't know what these people. I don't know if they played the same game as me, but you see the cross launch on the crossover right there.
Oh my god.
Little like quick, I guess kind of quick stop.
I'm fucking shit up. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Fucking shit up. What the fuck did I do? Oh no. Hold on. Cold fucking shit up, chat. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hey, Shay has advantage, dude. Ban him. I'm tired of talking to him. I could have sworn I heard myself say, stop typing that shit in my shit. My fault, child. Hold on. What the fuck just happened? What the hell? I hate technology. I do. The fuck? Hold on, chat, my fault. Yeah, get buddy ass out of here though, I ain't gonna lie. Pack buddy ass up though, for sure. I'm moving shit around too much. I'm trying to add a chat up and add a video at the same time. Silly me. Trying to be innovative and shit. Alright, my bad. Damn, I'm gonna have to delete that part out. Alright, we good.
Pull up the magic crossover into like the John Wall crossover to the hoop right here. There's definitely going to be some ways to get open. We just gotta, you know, 20 minutes of labbing the demo game at Community Day is not enough. It's going to take a little while. You see the John Wall snatchback from last year. There's a lot of ways that we're going to figure out to get open, whether you're on a bigger player, a smaller player. You can speed boost. Dribbling is different, 100%, just like every other year.
So dribbling is different 100%. That's good to hear. That's very good to hear. That is very good to hear. But y'all gonna have to lab up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't none of that same cheesy shit. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of the game, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know how to dribble. I love that shit. Y'all gonna have to lab up and figure that shit out for a couple of weeks. Love it, love it, love it.
We gotta lab it up. We gotta find out the best SIGs. We're using NBA players. NBA players, even a Kyrie Irving, De'Aaron Fox.
My bad. Sometimes you gotta pop out the shoulder.
Trae Young, they do not have optimized SIGs. They have a couple good SIGs, but they don't have like your my player where you have, you know, one of the best animations in every category. They might have 1 or 2 or 3 good dribble moves in their package of whatever it is, 10 dribble moves, let's say, while your My Player has 10 good animations. All animations you have are good and give you clean bursts and clean movement. These guys are, you know, they're NBA players. They have their actual SIGs. Some of them are trash. Some of their SIGs are trash. Just a bug almost hit me in the eye. Some of their SIGs are trash every year, right? So let's relax. I think we're going to be fine. Just like at the beginning of 24, it felt stiff, it felt slow. Nobody could figure out how to move cleanly and speed boost. And like I said, people were spamming Magic Johnson crawl.
That's facts. That is facts. Hold on. Trying to get it to where y'all can see the full screen almost. Forgive me.
Crossover for like a month or two. We're gonna figure it out. When it comes to Steezo, Steezo's gonna go crazy on this game. I was able to like dribble backwards a little bit, and I'm not I'm not Steezo. Steezo's gonna go absolutely insane on this game. All right, so let's look at the new shot timing profiles. You have layup timing and shot timing profiles. So for layup timing, you have real player percentage, low, normal, and high risk. You still have your shot timing visual cue. At least in the demo version, you couldn't create the custom cue that they had talked about, so you could just choose from the ones from last year, so I put it on push. And then for the shot timing profile, you see it's set to difficulty based, which is basically it just automatically adjusts depending on the difficulty you're playing on. So I don't know how that's going to work with online gameplay, if that's going to be an option, but you still have real player percentage, low, normal, and high risk. And essentially, you can read the descriptions here, but the higher the risk you go, the more your timing matters. And I'm gonna be honest, unless you have bad Wi-Fi or you're just extremely new to 2K, after testing normal and high risk and all these options, everyone's gonna play on high risk. Like everyone that plays the game and is, I'd say, average to above average, unless you have bad Wi-Fi, you're gonna play on high risk because it gives you more control over whether you green or not. And shooting on high risk, as you're going to see, even with low 3-point ratings.
Definitely, if you know what I'm saying, if you semi-decent at the game, you know what I'm saying, you know if you semi-decent at the game or not. Let's not pretend like everybody on the game is good, you know what I'm saying, because 90% of this community is terrible. Keep it a buck. If you semi-decent at the game, go high risk, bro. It's just as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's green or miss. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no, whites going in and then all of a sudden you can't make another shot. Like, nah, bro. Either you time it correctly or you just, you know what I'm saying, or you miss. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We done had that for like, what, a year or two now? Go high risk, bro. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
I was still able to spark. So here's what I was talking about. You see I have it set to high risk reward on your shot timing profile, okay? And I'm using Ja Morant here. The difficulty is on Hall of Fame, and we're gonna go in and we're gonna check out Ja's 3-point rating. It is a 78 3-point rating, and I did go look at his badges after. He has no limitless range, so not even bronze limitless range. He's got a few shooting badges, if I remember correctly, but I just looked to see if he had limitless. It's on Hall of Fame, and like this is using Ja's jump shot base with no jump shot boost. I don't think he had any 3-point hot zones, and I was still able to just green. So in my opinion, if you're not using high risk, high reward, you're going to be at an extreme disadvantage, especially when you play against other good players. Like I said,
so basically, if you hit consistently, that's like green machine, right? Right, Chet? If you hit your first shot, you know what I'm saying, like, and you constantly keep green, that's basically green machine. So green machine is technically not out of the game. That's just a new version of green machine. That boost that you get, you know what I'm saying, for correctly timing your shots, that's green machine, Chad. That's green machine.
Unless you have bad Wi-Fi or something, you're going to be on that high risk. Now, the next thing I wanted to test was limitless range. It's on Hall of Fame, and I'm shooting from the logo. Steph has Hall of Fame limitless range. So, this year you can get legend limitless range, but no NBA players that we played on had legend badges. So I wasn't able to test any legend badges, but as you can see, I can shoot from basically the center circle with Hall of Fame limitless. Now, Steph does have a 99.3.
Hold on, what does it say? I can't see it. I'm gonna have to pull this shit up on the side. So Shay literally just changed the name of Anchor to Paper Troller Facts, bro. Like, come on, y'all think y'all talking to, bro? Like, 2K, y'all not fooling nobody, man. Like, keep it a bean, dog. Keep it a bean. I'm gonna put my chat right here. I'm tired of just like, I don't think nobody in on the Switch, so I'm gonna just put this shit where I can see it. Put it right here. Wow. I want to be able to read chat and, react to it.
But he only has half limitless, so it's gonna be interesting to see what that legend limitless is like. Let's move on. All right, let's talk about the new stick shooting. Okay, obviously we've read about it. Now this is it in action. Basically, it gives you two timings. It gives you a feedback on the first initial push of the stick in terms of your timing, and then it gives you a second reading at the bottom that talks about your tempo. Now, if you green both the timing and the tempo, you make it every time from what I saw. If you green one or the other, you make it a decent amount of the time. But as you see in this screenshot, you got the timing and the tempo, and right here I got great timing, great tempo, so they're both green. You make the shot every time from what I saw. But the main problem I think is going to come with this is, let's look at the two situations. First of all, catch and shoot. When you're catching and shooting using the stick shooting, it seemed like there was a slight delay. Like there was a little bit of a hitch in terms of how fast you could get the shot off. And maybe I was just doing it wrong because it was the first time playing the game. But even people that I talked to, they kind of said they felt like they could shoot much quicker. Like you could instantly shoot the ball if you shot with the button on catch and shoots. And there was that slight hitch, slight delay using the stick, which obviously is going to lead to your shot getting contested more because you can't get the shot off as quickly. The other situation...
So if you're a spot-up shooter, that means you got to use the button then. If he's saying it's a slight hitch, it could be the connection. Oh, scratch that. 2K, if you at the 2K community day, you got to have the best Wi-Fi imaginable. You know what I'm saying? If everybody in that bitch was able to play 3v3 against each other, bro, you know what I'm saying? They got the best Wi-Fi imaginable. So if he's feeling like it's like a look, you know what I'm saying, like hitch or delay in between the shot, then I don't know. I don't know about using rhythm shoot. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you know what I'm saying, playing it, let's hit the other option. I don't know.
Besides catch and shoot is dribbling, and obviously it's something new, and I was only experimenting with it for a few minutes on this demo version of 2K25, but to go from comboing dribble moves to then shooting with the stick, it felt very awkward, and maybe that's just because it's new. If I had to guess whether people are going to use it or not, I would say majority of people will not use this. Kind of like the shot aiming back in 2K21. I think it was 2K21 if y'all remember that. I feel like it's going to kind of be like that. You'll get a few people experimenting with it, but for the most part, people are going to stick with that button shooting, especially with the high risk option. I just feel like it was so consistent, even with that, even with John Morant, with the 78 3 ball. Like imagine, are my players with much higher ratings, with jump shot boost, with hot zones, lethal zones, etc., etc. Y'all, you guys understand what I'm saying. The one situation I think I could see people potentially using the stick shooting is on fades. Now these clips are from my boy Swag. He was testing it out and he said it felt really good when he was just kind of running to the side and shooting like a mid-range fade. So maybe people will use that. He said he would kind of experiment.
I can see these for fades and step backs. I can see these for fades and step backs though. I can. If you get that timer down with the rhythm shoot on a step back, I think you're gonna green that shit every time, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Shay. That might be your type of shit. I know you a fade demon. If you're still in the chat. But yeah, man, I think with his rhythm shooting, as far as like fades and step backs go, that shit gonna be crazy. If you get that timer down like that.
Experiment with it more and consider it. But for someone like me who's typically ISOing, I don't see myself comboing up and creating space and then using the stick to shoot. So experiment with it as you want. I'll probably test it out a little bit more, but I think I'm just going to be shooting with the button on that high risk, high reward. Go-to shots. These are actually pretty cool. How effective will they be? I'm not sure. And did they soup up the green window on these? I don't know, because I was greening reds and yellows on these like crazy, and yes, this is on Hall of Fame. That is a very tight red coverage that we're going to get into shortly. On Hall of Fame difficulty over Michael Jordan, who has straight Hall of Fame defensive badges. Here's another one right here with Kevin Durant, and it's a greened another red contest over Chris Middleton. So the go-to shots, the reason I like them is just because they look Really, really nice. Aesthetically, they are very pleasing. They look very like they literally, as a fan of the NBA, they look just like the player movements from real life. Now,
so are we gonna be able to select our own signature go-to shots? Because I'm not gonna lie, that'd be fire, bro. That'd be fire, bro. Especially, you know what I'm saying, if you got like a certain player one, if you like kind of like the same height, that shit'll go crazy. That should look sick. But I don't know, man. We'll see.
some of them are a little slow and they don't create a lot of space. So I don't know how much people will actually use them in like online gameplay. But the one thing that is good about these, as we read in the courtside report, if you watched that video or read about it yourself,
yeah, I've seen that.
You can, at any moment out of those combinations, you can speed boost out of it. You can also, at any moment, as you, let's say you go tween, behind the back, tween,
56 is
pop.
stretch, gonna be
At
OP.
any moment in that sequence, you can do a different dribble move. So let's say I go tween, behind the back.
Great minds think alike, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Great minds think alike, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Tween, and then I want to just do like an escape and run right. I can escape and run right at any moment within that whole sequence, and that's like the shot canceling feature that they were talking about. And I was a little skeptical because I was like, well, on past 2Ks, you could shot cancel, like you do a hop jumper, you just don't shoot it, right? You do a hop jumper and then just like run out of it. But it was much smoother, like they said, I will say. So we'll have to experiment with it. I'm sure everyone's gonna find like the one or two good like signature go-to shot that creates a ton of space or allows you to like really hop away and then.
And I hope that's not the case, though, Chad. I'm sorry I keep pausing, but I hope that's not the case. Hopefully that it's actually some variety in this 2K, bro. Like I really want to see like different shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to see different, you know, animations being used, you know what I'm saying? Not the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like the John Wall crossover or the Jamal Murray behind the back. Like, I don't want to keep seeing that every other game I play, bro. That make the game boring, bro. I want to see different animations being used. I want to see different jump shots. I want to see differences. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, I want the community to have variety, bro. And I hope this is the year that we actually able to get the variety, okay? Like with the different build names, I don't want to see the same build names in the park, bro. I don't want to see people having the same takeovers, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I hope it's actually some variety this 2K, bro.
Like combo out of that and get to the basket or whatever. You know, people are always gonna find like the most effective ones and use them online. But from a visual standpoint, they looked really good. And I don't know if they souped up the green windows, like I said, but I was green and contested signature go-to shot.
And it's gonna be some you know what I'm saying, it's gonna take like a week or two for them to find the cheesiest fucking move, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna go through every animation and you know what I'm saying, and look and find that motherfucker. And speaking of which, y'all know, we can get rebirth to 99 bills now too, Shay and Hezzy. We gotta grind. Once you grind out your first build that you make to 99, and let's say you want to make another build, you can upgrade that bitch to 99 overall. That's good and bad. You know what I'm saying? So you actually gonna see the total cost of your build when you try to upgrade that bitch to 99 overall. You know that's gonna sit like $400,000-$500,000. But yeah, you gotta.
That's a lot, and all the gameplay you see in this video is on Hall of Fame. Off dribble shooting. For those of you that love the mid-range and love the hop jumpers and fades and all that, it felt really good. I'll be honest. Like, I mean, obviously I'm using Kevin Durant and some other really good, high-rated players, but it felt very greenable.
I hope so. I hope that means, you know what I'm saying, since we got the mic court back, that people actually lab up and, take the timeouts, learn the new dribbling, like learn new sigs and stuff like that. Learn their jump shots, bro. Like, chat. I promise you, if you just go in the mic court for like, you know what I'm saying, for however long, and just practice your jump shot over and over again, you're going to be able to shoot in this 2K. You know what I'm saying? You got a decent 3-ball, you got a decent mid-range, you should be able to green consistently. If you just take the time out, you know what I'm saying, to go in the mic court and practice your jump shot, you're going to be all right, man. Go on my career. You know what I'm saying? Get your hot spots. Or go on the street ball court. Get your hot spots game. You know what I'm saying? So it can be so simple. You know what I'm saying? It can be so simple. Don't just go on YouTube, search up a best jump shot video, throw on a jump shot, and go out to the park and think you're gonna just green consistently. No, you need to put in the work to make the you know what I'm saying, to make your jump shot work. Making another 99 3 hash lock off rip. Hey, look. I already know what type of time y'all on. I already know what type of time y'all on.
Yellows, reds. I think the mid-range is going to be lethal again on this game. Like, it's going to be something people can go to with the front fades, the side fades, the back fades, the hop jumpers, spin shots, all the stuff that all you, like, MIDI loving players loved about 24. I feel like the mid-range is going to be just as effective on this game. So, yeah, whether you're shooting the signature shots, the hop shots, the fades, the mid-range is definitely going to be back this year, in my opinion. Of course, I'm just playing against the AI, but I think I get a pretty good sense of it from what I tested, and middies are going to be good yet again. Let's get into meter dunking. Now, the first thing you might see, the actual meters, there is no green window that it shows. So in order to determine whether it's a good or a bad dunk attempt, I'm not really sure. It's a bit of guesswork. Did it feel good? Oh, it still felt good. Yep, it still felt real good. I did not green all of them, so it wasn't like super duper easy to the point that you could just be brain dead and do it. All of these are on Hall of Fame. But as I said, there's no green window to tell you if it's like in 24, for example, you'd say, oh, it's a big meter or a small meter. You know, they talked about the dunk meter logic was going to change, and it wasn't just going to be straight up big or straight up tiny. Like, there was going to be in between, but we don't even know if they're, you know, we don't really even know what is considered an in between or what's considered a big meter, small meter. We don't know any of that, because when you go up, regardless of which of the 3 dunk meters you pick, it doesn't show you a green window. And the same is for standing dunks that we're going to get into in a second. So I guess it's going to be a lot of trial and error on what's a good take and what's like super greenable. The one thing I will say is going against smaller play, like jaw dunking on a guard, definitely felt a lot easier as I miss one on Dinwiddie. I mean, I show that. The one thing I will say is the opponent, the defender mattered. For example, like trying to dunk on Draymond felt a lot more difficult than trying to dunk on a guard, like a Kyrie Irving or something. Like,
facts.
It definitely felt like the defender's attributes and badges mattered more than it did on 24. Which overall,
like button straight with that sub if y'all do. I ain't never buffered ever. Ever. Come on with this bullshit, dog.
it's a good thing. I think that makes sense. But like I said, without being able to see
Why it can't be like 2K20? What you mean?
the green window, you really don't know what's a good or a bad take. It's going to be a lot of trial and error.
Come on, it's the wrong day for y'all to be doing this to me.
Did it still feel good? Absolutely. Let's get into shot contest. So they took away percentages. And for
no 6'2" should be able to dunk over a 6'6". I wouldn't say take away that ability to dunk all the way like that, but I don't know, man. Happens IRS, so it's gonna happen in 2K. Yeah, that's facts though. That's facts. I mean, I'm a big, you know what I'm saying? I mainly play big, so
what I understand, there won't be percentages in the real game either. So there's wide open.
All I gotta do is play defense. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get that before they get that angle on me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta try to knock them out that animation shit. But it happens in real life, so I can't even get mad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get mad when I get dunked on, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, oh yeah, always. I'm trying to see if I want to make like a rebounder wing, like I did in 2K20, or just like a popper. But I don't know. I gotta experiment. Alrighty.
I think there's open.
It's happening.
Just mattered more than it did on 24, which overall is a good thing. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, just make it more difficult. You know what I'm saying? Just let it, you know, so everybody can use that dunk. You know what I'm saying? Like 2K is full of casual. You know what I'm saying? So the average, you know what I'm saying? You know, little Timmy, make it to where little Timmy can't dunk on me. You know, 7 out of 8 times. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. That's all I can hope for, gang. Like if I got, you know, Hall of Fame defensive badges. You know what I'm saying? And I played it right. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be getting dunked on every time.
But like I said, without being able to see the green window, you really don't know what's a good or a bad take. It's going to be a lot of trial and error. Did it still feel good? Absolutely. Let's get into shot contest. So they took away percentages. And from what I understand, there won't be percentages in the real game either. So there's wide open. I think there's open. And then there's light pressure, which is a yellow contest. And then there's tight, which is a red contest. And then another degree that I saw was very tight, but it was also red colored. So I'm assuming it's just like obviously a heavier contested tight shot, but we don't know like how much more of an effect that has. Now, the bigger question I have is some of these shot contest systems. So I just have 2 examples here because I don't want to go on and on for hours and hours, but check this out. Okay, KD pulls up, it's a light pressure, okay, shooting it over Brook Lopez. Now let's check out this MJ fade over Dwayne Wade. That's a red. So let's break this picture down. I froze it at the release point of both of their jump shots. If you see the first one on the left with Dwayne Wade, I reached. I'm the defender in this situation. I tried to like get a strip animation or something like that. So there is no hand even above Michael Jordan's waist at the time of him releasing that fade. And I got a red contest. Now on the flip side over here with Kevin Durant, Brook Lopez contested this shot pretty damn well. Like his hand is all the way up basically by Durant's wrist, almost right by his hand. It might be like one of those in real life where you shoot and the defender, you know, you high five the defender as you release the ball. Like he's right there, and that's a yellow.
Exactly, bro. That's what I was thinking.
So that makes me think
this nigga is green and red contests, and the game ain't even out. How was that possible?
Maybe Dwayne Wade's perimeter is much higher than Brook Lopez's. Maybe his challenger is much higher. Or is it going to go back to contests where it's just really depends on where you're standing? Like if you're in the hitbox, the hitbox probably isn't the right term, but you understand what I'm saying. If you're
so
like right up against,
basically saying that it might not be just the hand this year. You know what I'm saying? It might be. You know what I'm saying? If you are in the fucking vicinity of the shot. I just hope they don't mean ghost contest back though. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga ain't there, he ain't there, gang. Like, he ain't no way that this man, if I'm shooting a shot and he right here, he shouldn't be getting contest right here. But if he here, that's a good ass fucking contest. You know what I'm saying? So, man. Oh yeah, call it now.
The defender, even without a hand up, is it going to be a red this year? Because I'm going to be honest, though, the jump shot that KD's taking looks a hell of a lot more contested than the one that Michael Jordan's taking. And like I said, the Jordan contest was a red, and the KD contest was a yellow. I'm not really sure about this. I'm not really sure. Obviously, online gameplay will be the ultimate.
But we gotta take into consideration that Dwayne Wade perimeter defense is probably higher than fucking Brook Lopez shit. Even though Brook Lopez contests do look good, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna knock that shit. But Dwayne Wade probably do got better defense than fucking Brook Lopez or whatever.
Determining factor on like how we feel about shot contests, but this was just something that I noticed when I was going back over all the gameplay that I had, and I was like, man, like that looks way more contested than the other one, and the other one registered as a red. So I'm not really sure how I feel about shot contests, and I can't really give you guys a good answer on if it's better, worse, or the same, or whatever the case may be, as opposed to 24. So this is one, my bad. I'm just showing you the example. I can't give you an answer on this one. So let's talk about them taking away the percentages real quick. Immediately my brain goes, man, like, there's a big...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Shay. That's what I was thinking. So Yeah, definitely. If I'm making a pop, you know what I'm saying, I definitely gotta have, you know what I'm saying, like at least like is Challenger still in the game, chat? I don't know, but I definitely gotta have a perimeter defense. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting to say the least. You know what I'm saying? As far as like making my build go, because you gotta think of like what situations are you gonna be putting yourself in. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously, as a popper, you gotta have high rebounding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. And I think 85 with a 3-ball as well. Of course, my dog's gonna start barking as I'm recording. Love it. What I'm saying is this. Just because you're seeing it right here don't mean that's going to be, you know what I'm saying, like, this is play down. We're not in the park. Everybody not in the field, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't got their badges. So, take everything with a grain of salt, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you can green consistently with an 83 ball, then get you an 83 ball. It's just that simple. It's what you feel comfortable with. It's your play at the end of the day. Like, you can see all these build videos and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't play that way, then why make that build that way? It'd be no purpose. Because you're not going to perform at your best when playing with somebody else's build. You need to make your own shit. You know what I'm saying? The way I added it, you can see who called the timeout. Oh, yeah, good. So basically, you know what I'm saying? If a random call a timeout, we can go to the house and smack the shot. Love that.
Big difference between a 6% yellow contest and a 36% yellow contest. And we're not going to know that.
And if Hezzy called a timeout while we in the rec or podium, I could tell him to put the fries in the bed.
This year. So does that mean every single light contest is exactly the same? Does that mean, you know, obviously depending on the level of your challenger and your perimeter defense, does that make it easier to get a red contest instead of a yellow? Or is it just across all, you know, is whatever's a yellow is a yellow regardless of badges, but then because of the level of the badge will be like how effective that yellow contest is. It just kind of raises a lot of questions about how effective shot contests are going to be, because you're not going to really know in great detail what level the contest is. It's just either open, wide open, yellow, or red. Like there's no more information than that. And from what I was told,
brought that shit back when you know what I'm saying, when you green a shot and that take that long ass animation. I don't know, that's a micro thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not really a park thing, but it's just like, damn, if I'm, you know, grinding my hot spots and my career and shit, that shit's still in the game. Like, yeah. But it is what it is.
It's not getting added to the real game. Like this, the way it was in the demo is how it's going to be in the game. Let's talk about some standing dunks, some paint mash, something for you centers. Now, standing dunks, first of all, were really OP in 24 because of the jab step. No more jab steps in the paint. Every time you try to jab step, you see right here, it's just you pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. There's no more, you can't Kobe jab in the paint.
Thank you, 2K. Thank you, 2K, for taking that dumbass jab step shit out the game, bro. I hate when I play 1v1 against somebody and all they do is jab step, jab step, jab step, stand it up. Jab step, jab step, jab step, stand it up. Now y'all patched. And I just want to say thank you for patching you weak ass jab step. Thank you.
You know, or do any triple threat jab in the paint. Now, the one thing I will say about the standing meter dunks, just like the driving meter dunks, because there's no green window, you don't really know what is a good one and a bad one. So it's going to, again, be a lot of trial and error. Did I green some? Absolutely. You can also still standing contact dunk with X. I got a couple of those in there in the limited amount of time where I was testing this. Paint mashing, until we play against other human beings, is going to be tough to really get a read on it. But one thing I will say is, like, moving people out of the way and going up with close shots did feel pretty effective. Obviously, all these guys have high close shot, like Giannis and Wembanyama, but look at like Giannis pushing Kevin Durant in and then going up and getting a layup, still greening it over light pressure. I feel like paint mashing could be determined a lot more this year off of potentially close shot, but more importantly, having some post control, because without the jab step,
you just gotta have to guard that. You just gotta make sure your interior defense up the par, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's a coin flip. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make it or you don't. You need strength and you need interior to guard that shit. Post scores, good luck. The post score, they got so many badges for post scores, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? If you a post score and you pull up on me, I will forever talk about your mama who made you, the doctor that gave birth to you, that helped give birth with you. You know what I'm saying? Your daddy, your grandma, your auntie. I'm talking about everybody. Because ain't no way that you pulled up with a post score and think you so good. You're not. That's the only way you can win is if you have a fucking post score. Don't think you good because you got a post score game. You're not. How do I tell you? You playing on the easiest build. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all ass be ass on a post score. I could never, you know what I'm saying, spend $100 on a build to be ass. On the easiest build in the game to be ass on. So, you know, that's just my personal opinion about that. I'm tired, Shay. I'm tired. That's why I'm going to take a nap after this stream. It's okay to say I'm pausing too much. My fault, Joe. I wish I was, Shay. I wish I was. It's just hot as hell. I'm going to say, is you going to play, my nigga?
I close shot like Giannis, and when Wembanyama looking like Giannis pushing Kevin Durant in and then going up and getting a layup, still greening it over light pressure. I feel like paint mashing could be determined a lot more this year off of potentially close shot, but more importantly having some post control, because without the jab step, to be able to create the space and be able to create the room that you need to be able to standing dunk or standing layup, I feel like could be a challenge, because that was the main reason on 24 it was so good, because of the jab. The jab would get you that separation, get the defender off of you, and then you could go up. But without having the jab, you're going to have to go to other ways, and maybe post control becomes a little bit more important for a center who's looking to be an offensive option down low. We'll have to wait and see, like I said, until we play online, because just against the AI, it's never really a true read on how it's going to be. All right, let's get into some layups. Now, layups on 24 were really good, and as the year went on, more and more people found out about how good they were, and people started making the Devin Booker floater builds. The animation is still in the game. I didn't test it for too long, so I just got a couple clips for you there. I missed one, I made one. But also in the game, scoopers. Scoopers are back. You still get the cheese body-to-body scooper animation.
Oh,
they did not remove that.
No. Did you at least put a way to defend it in the game, bro? Give us a chance to defend against that shit, bro. No. That's all I wanted. That shit was out the game, bro. No. How could this be? How could you do this to me? Oh no. It's all good.
Now, the thing about this is, I don't even know if the devs know this is in the game. Like, once people found this move out, they did it a lot in Pro-Am. I know some people did it in the stage. It was a bit more of a sweaty move, but
they should know this shit in the fucking game, dude. As much as we love, I could count on my fucking fingers how many times we done lost. The score was 19-19, and I'm in the paint. You know what I'm saying? With defensive take, by the way, or with Mamba, and somebody come hit me with a fucking layup, that body can get that fucking body animation, even though I have like a 90 to 95 strength on my build, and I still get pushed out the way. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? We lost to that animation. So I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to jump at that shit at the right time, spin, wild, or triangle, bro. Some got to deal with that shit, bro.
basically, you could just...
Oh my fucking god.
I close shot like Giannis, and when Wembanyama looking more important for a center who's game. Like, once people found this move out, they did it a lot in Pro-Am. I know some people did it in the stage. It was a bit more of a sweaty move, but basically, you could just body through somebody even if they had a 99 strength and you had no strength. Strength had nothing to do with it, and that's why I'm not sure the devs even know this is in the game. So that body to body like scooper cheese layup animation is still a thing, and it is still very effective. I greened some yellows with it, and most of them said open. Now, also with that, there's some cool new animations like that, where it's like the dude's kind of pushing LeBron in the back, and it just looks cool, and overall, layups did feel very, very effective. Now, again, it's against the AI. Like, we have to wait and see how it feels online, but overall, layups, they felt good. The D-Book floater's back, the scooper's back, even if you don't get the scooper cheese layup, like the body-to-body scooper cheese, just even regular scoopers felt good. I greened a lot of layups, and then even like with the smaller players, like if they take you out of a dunk, you can green the layup. Those of you that were asking me to test the layups, I would definitely say for those of you that love layup builds and all that, it's definitely going to be viable again. There might even be some good new layup animations. We'll have to wait and see, you know, if we find like something even better than the D-Book floater this year or whatever. But definitely was fun to do the layups. There's some cool new animations that I noticed. And for those like more sweaty players, the D-Book's back. The body-to-body scoopers are back. Those are all still going to be really effective. Now let's talk about some defense. Pluck steals were kind of tough to test, but for those locks that want bump steals back, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they are back, because I was blitzing the computer on Hall of Fame, and anytime my body hit that ball, the ball popped free. So those lockdowns that were frustrated all of 24 with not being able to get the bump steals they feel they were able to get, or they feel they should have got, I should say, I think you're going to be able to get bump steals like crazy this year. Like, look, I'm blitzing Devin, but it's on Hall of Fame, and I'm just blitzing it like...
Like, are you able to bump steal even though you don't have like a 90 steal? Is that a thing? Are you able to get bump steal with that, or do you need a high steal to do that? I don't know. I feel like it's a couple of steals I should have got, even though my build had like a 25 steal. But
anytime my body hit that ball, it popped free. And testing plucks with the NBA players against the AI is just difficult, because not a lot of the guys have like Hall of Fame glove with 99 steal, like a lockdown wood, or anytime I did go for a reach on the ball, I did not get it. Now there's no right stick ripper, and when I tested it in 24, I was getting a ton of on-ball steals. I didn't test it for very long this year because I had a limited amount of time and I had to get in the builder and all that, but to me, the main thing that stood out for steals was bump steals. That bump steals felt like they were like really effective. Like if you position yourself correctly and you get your body onto that basketball, it's gonna pop free from the ball handler, which in my opinion takes more skill than getting a pluck steal anyway. So I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm not sure about pluck steals, but they definitely didn't feel how they felt when I tested 2K24 last year at Community Day. Maybe I didn't test them enough, but I will say, in the demo mode that I played here, this demo version of the game, bump steals felt really, really good. Some more defense. The bumps that you could get on the ball handler felt good. That on-ball menace, I think that's what they said was like the new clamps, as you see it popping up in the top right-hand corner. You can get a lot of bumps, but like Bill Cartwright right there getting that little blow-by animation on Chris Bosh, I don't think the bumps are like so OP to the point that people won't be able to move. Obviously, I think it's going to depend on what build is playing against what build, what the strength is, what the immovable forcer is, what the lightning launch is on, all that. But Bill Cartwright right there got a blow-by animation moving in slow motion against Chris Bosh. But then I also got some really good bump animations with LeBron against Scottie Pippen. So hopefully it's balanced, and hopefully it's not just super RNG whether you get a good bump or they get a blow-by. Hopefully it actually does depend on momentum and badges and attributes and all that. Tough to say against the...
So you need a strength. Most definitely need strength, especially for playing perimeter defense like that. So all my guards, all my locks in the chat, yes, I hope attributes actually fucking matter this year, man. Like, I shouldn't be getting bullied just because a center has 92 strength and I have 91 strength. It shouldn't be a massive fucking difference, man. Just because he one strength above me, one attribute strength above me. I don't know if we able to use cap breakers on physicals. I'm pretty sure we're not, but nobody answered that question yet. So I'm not sure about that. But what I do know is, if I got a 91 strength Exactly. Or a 6'2" contesting you, you a 6'6". Yeah, facts. I can't wait to get into that builder, bro. I'm gonna be in there for like 2 hours, bro. I'm gonna get in there learn 2K too, and try to learn a little dribbling, and try to at least attempt the rhythm shooting. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get in there learn 2K too, most definitely, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be in that builder for like 2 hours still, even though you know what I'm saying. I want to test everything. You know what I'm saying? Being able to test the jump shots, being able to test the dribbling. If I make my build to dribble, you know what I'm saying. But it's gonna be exciting. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Next Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? We live.
AI, like I said, but
Exactly. You got to take the time to try the game out. I'm not the type of person where I need to play park first day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not me. I'm not gonna go out there and rush on the build and then I'm getting killed. You know what I'm saying? If you actually spending your money, you know what I'm saying, make sure you know that build is worth your money. You know what I'm saying? You can test it in 3v3, 5v5. You know what I'm saying? You can test out the animations before you buy them, and you can put like a star or something. So when you actually go into the builder, I mean not the builder, into the menus. Actually, when you're done making your build, they're the first ones to pop up too. So that's the W. I'm making my build and testing play now online. That's a good way to try it too, though. I didn't even think about that one. Yeah, that's a good one too. That's a good way to do it too.
once we get into online gameplay, I think within a couple weeks we will definitely have our answer. We touched on paint defense a little bit already when we were talking about the meter dunks, but it felt pretty good in terms of, like, if you kept your body between somebody and the hoop, you could definitely wall up. Chase down block right there with LeBron. Definitely can still,
that shit was clean, though.
Chase people down. Nothing crazy there. But did the computer make some red layups on me? Absolutely. You know, did they make some yellows on me? Absolutely. I think it all depends on your positioning and then also your rating and your badges. Anytime I feel like I was on a good enough defender and I got my body in position to stop a drive, I feel like I got the stop pretty consistently. Also, when I was doing the meter dunks, like I said, it was much harder to meter dunk on a Draymond Green than it was on a Kyrie Irving. So I think size, but then also attributes matter. Like Draymond's defense and badges are definitely a lot better than Kyrie's when it comes to.
I feel like my guards, you know what I'm saying? Y'all would be good with like whatever Bron's chase down artist is. If they still have that badge in the game like that, if that's still the same name as the badge. I feel like Bron's chase down, they get y'all right. You know what I'm saying? If that's your type of play style, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the other guards, the comp guards, they not going to make a build with no defense. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But the people who want to, you know what I'm saying, be able to hold their own against, you know what I'm saying, they same position, they going to make a build with defense. That just it is what it is.
Inside. So I think that's also a big factor to take into consideration. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, here we go again. Post scores, well... Every year, bro. Every year. They're going to be godly, bro. They're going to be godly. I'm telling you that right now. You still get the spin throw animations. The post hooks felt good. The post fades felt good. And Joel only has gold post badges. So there's 2 tiers up, right? You can go to or you can go to Hoff, and then you could go to Legend. Wow. So a pure post scorer with Legend post badges. Let's get ready, bro. That's all I'm saying. Just get ready. They're back. They are back again. They are back again. The fades felt... Obviously, Embiid has a really good mid-range rating and post-control rating and all that.
Hey! I was just thinking the exact same thing. I'm like... Like, if you play a 1v1... Good luck. That's gonna be some OP ass shit. That's gonna be some OP ass shit, bro. If you playing the 1v1 court and you run into it, just go ahead, you know, hit the dashboard, dog. Just save yourself the embarrassment, dog. Like I know, you know what I'm saying? I know in life that I always preach like never give up. You know what I'm saying? And always, you know, pursue your goals and dreams. But a post score with legend badges, y'all, just go ahead and put the fries in the bag, man. Just take one for the team, you know what I'm saying? Go put the ice cream on the cone, You know what I'm saying? Put the toast in the toaster. Just, let bygones be bygones. You know what I'm saying? Just hang it up. Hang up that dream. Hang up that, you know what I'm saying, that ambition you think that you have against that post school, my nigga. Just go ahead, y'all. You know? Hang up that dream, dog. Hang it up, bro. Hang it up, buddy.
So the fades with him did feel, extremely good. I don't think we're gonna have as high a rating on, if you made a 7-3 post score. But I guess potentially you could if you went small wingspan. But anyways, my point is, post scores are back. They're gonna be godly. You can still throw people. The drop steps felt really, really good. The hooks, the fades. This was with gold badges. Imagine Legend. Y'all get the point. On and on and on. Post scores, yet again, they're gonna be godly. Another thing to test was the blowout dribble. Now you do it with the flicking the right stick up, and I'll be honest, it did feel better than 2K24. It definitely felt like you could actually kind of get downhill with it. In terms of just getting separation from the opponent, it did feel better, but I was playing against the AI, of course. We got to see when there's another human being sprinting as fast as he can to try to catch up to you. When it comes to ankle breakers, I really only got one, and I didn't even do it on purpose, and it was on a hop jumper, unfortunately. So, are ankle breakers back? Are they going to be effective? I'm not really sure. But one thing I will say was when I was dribbling on the perimeter a lot, I would get oohs and ahs from the crowd, and like I wasn't getting any crazy ankle breaker. It was almost like I was getting stun animations just from doing like small little combos. So it almost seemed like it worked as ankle breaker, but also tight handles. If y'all remember tight handles, we get those stun animations, and it wasn't like anything crazy in terms of the stuns.
That presents problems, guys.
Thank you, David.
But I heard the crowd every time I saw the defender wobble, even just a little bit, ooh, We'll see once we get online. I didn't like spam to get ankle breakers all that often, but everyone else I talked to said they barely got any. All right, a lot of you guys asked me about Patty Mills' jump shot because it was so good in 24, and I'm gonna be honest, it's still fast. Obviously, this is the actual Patty Mills jump shot. I wasn't able to create a custom Patty Mills with different releases, but it is still really fast. It feels relatively the same as last year. Depending on shot contests and depending on, obviously, once 2K Labs gets in and tests all the green window sizes for the bases and the releases and all that, it'll determine if it's going to be the best shot in the game again. But in terms of speed and visual looks and everything, I mean, Patty was still pattying. I'm gonna be honest, Patty was still pattying, so it might be one of the best shots on the game again. We'll have to see, and a big determining factor on why Patty Mills was the best shot on 24 was the contest system. Just for whatever reason, just Patty would just register opens almost all the time. Like even the 5% contests on 24 looked like they should have been reds. Like it was crazy in terms of negating contests. That's why it really was a crazy, crazy shot on 24. So we'll have to see how that plays out on 25, but it is still on 25, and it's still fast, and it looks the same. So for those of you that wanted me to test Patty, there's your quick little review. Well, that's my NBA 2K25 gameplay breakdown. If you're looking for my NBA 2K25 My Player Builder breakdown, click that video on the screen right there. You don't want to miss that. You definitely don't want to miss that.
I thought they'd break down the build tomorrow. Don't they break down the build tomorrow? Shout out to Joe Nove, you know what I'm saying? W video, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't subbed to him, which I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? Go check him out, you know what I'm saying? He one of the ghosts of the community. But, yeah, man. Do we want to watch one more and then get off? What should we do, chat? Should I end stream? It's been an hour. I can end my recording now. That's gonna be a video to edit, but it ain't gonna be that. I got work? No, I do not have work. So I'm just gonna take a quick nap, and then we was gonna start back streaming later. I'm gonna get a couple of these shorts out right now though. Edit a couple of these shorts, put them out, and then stream a little later. And stream. Yeah, we could react to some more. Yeah, we could always react to some more later. Yeah, I'm ready for 25, bro. Like I can't wait till next Wednesday game. Like as soon as I buy 25, I'm deleting 24 again. Like, no bullshit. I just, you know what I'm saying. And this year I want to preface this, bro. Like I want to, you know, stay away from the negativity. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want, you know what I'm saying, to have a good year on 2K, if you genuinely like enjoying the game and shit like that, just, you know what I'm saying, delete the Twitter app, you know? And this year, bro, I'm focused on content. Not worrying about, you know what I'm saying, who calling the game trash. And, you know, like, just get around a whole bunch of like-minded people who, you know what I'm saying, who want to, you know, enjoy the game. And, yeah, bro. But I think 2K25, regardless if it's good or not, can be a great year for somebody who's making content. So I'm gonna just put my head down, keep uploading, keep pushing out these videos, man. I truly appreciate the support y'all been showing the channel, man. Even though, you know, the views ain't where I want it to be as of right now, but, you know, next week that all could change. And I just want to thank y'all, you know, keep, you know what I'm saying, be motivated, keeping me humble, keeping me, you know, keep me pushing. But like I said, man, 25 is a new chance, you know what I'm saying, to blow up. And I'm gonna take full advantage of that. But this man keep talking about Ronald Rose. But all right, chat, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna edit a little bit, and then we'll be back on stream later. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all, boys. Love y'all, and we'll be back on later.